This is the 2025 Brewtubers Online Brewers Club Malt Experiment, Amber Ale. Thanks to our sponsors. 5 Star Chemicals. Check out their new online straight-to-consumer homebrew shop where you can buy everything from Star Sand and Line Cleaner to the new liquid PBW that can be used at temperatures as low as 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Check out their online store at 5starchemicals.com/home-brewing. Beer and Wine Hobby Homebrew Supply Store. A local homebrew shop in Danvers, Massachusetts. Order any malt they offer in any quantity you want, and if you order before 11 a.m., they'll package your items and ship out the very same day. Visit the store at www.beer-wine.com. Let's get tasting.
What's up, everybody? Brewmaster Jerry here with this year's Brewtubers Malt Experiment. So we brewed all of this wonderful beer right here. This is a, I'll just grab this one right here. So this one is just a straight out amber ale, and so each one of these beers has the same base recipe. And then we each added a different specialty malt. So let's see, we've got Red X, Cinnamar, Cara Red, Opal 44 Toffee Malt, the Carolina Biscuit Malt, Honey Malt, Simpson's Amber Malt, the Rice Special Roast, the Griffin Millet Malt, which actually I think is a gluten-free one, Melanodin, and the Bryce Ashburne. So we've got all of these. We've got 11 beers. We're going to get some other tasters in for this one. Perhaps you might recognize some of these fine gentlemen as we're tasting. And yes, I did just call them gentlemen, but you know, that's half the fun. So give me just a minute. We're going to start to move some things around, and we'll be right back. Thank you again to all of our sponsors for this. You know, we've got some great sponsors out there. I'll make sure. So I should upload this video just like I'm downloading this beer.
There you go.
What's up, everybody? We are back, and this time we've got one from Hatty Brews. This one is the experimental amber ale, and it is using a specialty malt that is the Bryce Mild Malt Ashburne. So this is about 6% of the total grain bill on this one. This one rolls in at 5.7%. It is the first bottle that we're hitting out of the whole thing. So first of all, go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills. And second of all, you better take out the Patriots because that game is tomorrow. I know this video is probably going to come out post-game. But that's because all those people off in Massachusetts that support the Patriots, we have a certain name for you around here, but I'm going to keep this family friendly. So
just in case, we're going to edit this and say the Bills kick the Patriots' ass.
There you go. I like that edit.
And go to town. Go Bills.
So being the first bottle that I opened, I did notice that there was a little bit of that misty hiss there as I opened it. It doesn't look like it's overly carbonated, so I think this one may pour okay.
It's carbonated.
That was a heavy pour, and that was my most successful first heavy pour in the last few.
Struggling today.
So, if you're just joining us for the first time, basically with Brewtubers, every year we go through and we do at least one experiment. Sometimes we do two. This year's the malt experiment. And with Hatty Brews here, hold on, I got him on the other side. He used the Bryce Ashburne, which is an excellent all-purpose base malt. It forms the majority of the grist bill. It's suitable for almost any beer style, and it offers a very high extract efficiency. So at 5.7,
Second highest. 5.8 was
5.8 was the highest. Yep. So second highest. So looking at this, the head dissipated a little bit more quicker than some of the other ones, but holy cow, I can
see.
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah,
clear.
this is a super clear beer.
Yeah.
So it's definitely more on the golden color than the other ones.
Yeah.
Not saying that any of the other ones had different colors that they were bad.
It looks like that's what's kind of the recipe's kind of
Right.
bringing out of this right now. What I really like about this is I've never had this malt, so it's kind of cool being able to go through these and never having something like that, you don't have to buy a ton of it to figure out what exactly are you getting out of this beer.
So, and the other thing is I'd be really curious to look at the love bond on all of them to kind of see where they rank through, and that's something that maybe, you know, I should look at when I'm all done after reviewing all of this to see, hey, okay, so what's each one of these doing overall?
Yeah.
I think that's one of the cool things about our experiments is you're learning along the way. You don't have to be a professional taster. You don't have to be a professional brewer. You gotta just have fun and be willing to drink some beer. And that's the great thing about Brewtubers is we're all about drinking beer.
Because at the end of it, no matter what you do with your recipe, you're going to end up with beer at the end.
And
At the end,
In the end.
it will be beer.
And if something
Shout out to Mike Transan.
and if something goes wrong, you can always take said beer and perhaps do other science experiments on
That's
it
true.
to see what happens. Not that anyone in this group has ever done that
Not at
before.
Not at all.
So
Cheers.
the nose on this one,
It's again, it's a little bit different.
I would say it's a
little bit different.
moving more towards like almost like a slight coffee twist on the nose.
I could get that out of there.
I could get that,
It's
yeah.
a little more mellow in terms of the other ones we've
It
had so
doesn't
far.
feel as bright as some of the ones that.
Still get the maltiness though. It's still that
Yeah.
sweet maltiness.
Yeah, there's no fault. There's no issue with it at all. It's just a little bit more mellow than the other ones we've had, where they've been a little bit more in your face.
Oh, but that one's different.
But that one goes back to malt. All I'm getting is malt. I'm not getting bitterness.
I'm not getting
I'm not getting bitterness from hop. I'm not getting any off flavors. I'm getting malt.
and this feels like it's presenting itself as more of a slightly darker malt bill. I think it's not that light biscuity. It just holds deeper for me.
But even with that being said, there is enough bitterness there to balance it.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
not-
I mean,
you know, there's not
it's not
not sweet or anything
Yeah.
like that. But
No,
it's,
no.
I would agree with what you're saying.
Adam, great job.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's an excellent beer.
Yeah.
we should have
I haven't had a bad one yet.
Half these guys don't know who Dennis is.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just thinking of this as I'm reading off names that Dennis probably doesn't know.
So for all of you that don't know, this is Dennis of and it's Woodshed
Woodshed Brewing. Yep.
Brewing.
Yep.
One of our original members in Brewtubers, and because we're doing the tasting here in Rochester, we had to bring him back in to say hello. It was tough because when we first talked about this, we were in football season for you and soccer season for me, and now you're on indoor track.
Yep.
But we still got him out for a beer, and that's the really cool thing about the club is you may be in it and you got to step away and you got to take some time and life is busy and things like that, but the club is always around.
Yep.
We're online, brewtubers.com, and if you got 5 minutes, you can pop into the Discord and bust somebody's chops or just see what somebody's doing for a recipe. Or if you've got 5 years, you can just keep going through and just laughing at all the people who are popping and doing that. So with that, Adam, great job with this beer. I hope you enjoyed it, and go Bills. And I have something to say, Puck the Patriots.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
It is a family-friendly show. So with that, we'll see you next time. Come join us at
Cheers.
Brewtubers.